A reading for what you need to hear most right now. There are timestamps. This is option 1, 2, and 3. See you in your reading. All right. So underneath everything, there is an energy of fighting for something or defending something. But there's a period of waiting or getting a new perspective on it. This is about your 10 of Cups, your happily ever after. So gaining a new perspective on if you want to fight for your happily ever after, or are you feeling like you need to keep defending yourself, and does that mean it's not really your happily ever after? Basically, in the middle of this is this Hanged Man, where you're getting a new perspective on the situation. So that's new perspective is going to be different for all of you. It's going to either show you that you want to keep fighting for this because you can see that it's worth fighting for, or your new perspective is it shouldn't be this hard, I shouldn't have to fight for this, or I'm sick of defending myself, you know, this isn't the right fit for me, that sort of thing. So let's go ahead and clarify. I'm going to get an overall energy. So let's go ahead and see if we can see into this a little more. So I'm going to put this little scene over here. Whoa. All right, so Scorpio energy is here. Investigate. All right, so you're definitely in this 7 of Wands energy. So where you're trying to investigate further if this is something that you want to continue, sort of thing. We have, you know, you gaining this different perspective, but also with the 7 of Wands, that's when you're either defending it or fighting for it, but it's also taking a step back to investigate, to decide if it's something you want to keep fighting for. All right, so let's go ahead, dig a little deeper. So it looks a little different today. I have to put the white down in order for the transparent tarot to show up. It's a really interesting deck because by layering, it can create whole new meanings when you layer the cards. I'm also seeing too, you know, a couple over here almost like toasting, you know, celebrating and toasting and having, you know, they're like in their happily ever after. And then something, a new perspective comes or something happens to where there's a need to be defending it. So maybe there's something that needs to be investigated as well. So let's go ahead and see. The Emperor. And the Lover's card. So there is that the ultimatum feeling or the choice. So someone is taking the lead in this. You know, with the Emperor here, we have Aries energy. All right, so we're going to go ahead and dig a little deeper. There is an energy here where someone is protecting themselves. This is an Aries new moon right now when I'm doing the reading, and we do have and the new moons are kind of like when you're broaching on something new. So if things need to change or given the opportunity to grow. And then here we have the moon and the King of Swords. So when we get the moon, sometimes that can suggest that we're not seeing things clearly because of the shadows of the moon, that sort of thing, or we're projecting our fears. However, this coming out together with the King of Swords and then having that new perspective, I feel like you will be seeing things clearly once you do this investigation sort of thing. Let's see what's under the deck. Okay, the Six of Pentacles is restored balance. Things are, it's kind of equal give and take, that sort of thing. So this energy is not balanced. So balance will be restored. So in a sense, it's almost all right. Let me get one more card, and then we're going to go ahead and clarify. Whoa. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take the two that are up and then under the deck would have been the Devil. So we have the Eight of Wands with the Six of Pentacles. Again, we have Six of Pentacles. So movement or communication will bring balance. So you either need to act on something or have a conversation. And by doing so, this will give you that different perspective. So maybe you're not quite seeing things clearly. You're thinking more logically, thinking with your head instead of your emotions. So by trying to clarify things up with your person. This will help kind of unchain you to maybe the way you've always thought about things, because we have the Devil energy under here. Queen of Pentacles. All right. The Emperor again. And the Two of Coins. Let me keep going. You have a lot of responsibility weighing on this. There's, you know, you're juggling a lot. There's Three of Cups. Let me see what's under the deck. The Two of Coins again. Oh. So the Three of Cups wanted to come out in the reverse. I picked it up and turned it around. But I always got to check what's under the deck, so that will kind of let me know if it was meant to come out in reverse. It just happened so slowly that I felt like, oh, it just hit something, and you know. There could be a three-party situation happening. There's like an ultimatum that you need to fight for us, or we're going to be done, sort of thing, or that's what you're saying to them, they're saying to you. Because the Two of Coins is here again, and that talks about juggling too many things. So this could be, when we're talking about love, having the Devil under here, a new perspective, you know, in the investigating. We have the Moon. Divine Masculine is twice, so there could be, you're trying to decide between two, but maybe once you decide, then things will start really moving along and become balanced. I'm really seeing this over here too. This is the Justice. So if you're being wronged, justice will come. Wow. We have the Page of Wands. That would be the investigator, the one that's, everything is catching their eye. They're noticing all the little signs, you know, like I saw the sign and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. Two of Cups. Maybe seeing something isn't mutual. And then the Tower moment. I want to put the Tower behind so that we can really see. It's almost like this sword of truth from the Justice card is completely going up right between these two people. Ugh. All right. someone might be contacting you to bring you justice. Or by having a conversation, this is going to bring in balance so you're able to make your decision if it's you. And then we have, this heavy burden, needing to drop this heavy burden and refusing to make a choice, though. Like, you're not realizing that by making this choice, this will allow you to drop this weight. There's the Queen of Pentacles. And she is right here as well. So you could very much have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo in your chart. However, you don't have to. The Queen of Pentacles is, a great partner. So this could be you or the person that you're, that's why it's such a difficult decision. But it's someone who wants to go the long haul, that's going to nurture and work hard. We do have the Ace of Cups. And that's the Hermit card. So the need to really go within to find out how you feel about the situation, and then make your offer to one. Choose one. You need to put one of these down. She's holding one coin. And then the Ace of Cups. Page of Swords. So that's the investigator. The Chariot. The time is now. All right, let's see. The Nine of Wands. Knight of Coins. Wounded Warrior. So really, again, with that need to protect yourself, and that's maybe why this situation is happening. I'm going to pull so since this is a love reading, let's go ahead and get a tea leaf or two. Misunderstanding. So you have the tea leaf card for wall. Oh. All the way to the floor. Ink pot. Problems to be resolved. Okay. So, oh my goodness, sorry. There's been a misunderstanding that needs to be investigated. So with the moon and the King of Swords, You might have been looking at something too logically. I mean, we have the Emperor here and the King of Swords. Or it's showing that you weren't seeing it clearly. Maybe you were coming at this too emotional. Something is amiss. There's a misunderstanding. And it looks like it will be resolved with a conversation that will bring in balance. But with the Wounded Warrior card, it could be like as soon as the littlest thing happened or was said or whatever, you put your walls back up. I mean, we literally have wall here, and then this is where you're protecting yourself because you've been hurt in the past. If there is not a third-party situation going on, then this could have been when you were out at a celebration. That's when the misunderstanding happened. Maybe you were out with a group of friends, that sort of thing. But it's like there very much could have been something that was equal that became a problem for, because we have, there was like chaos that happened, but we have, this justice, which is kind of like equal, and then the Two of Cups, which is equal. Something is very balanced, but there's chaos to that. Misunderstanding. And maybe the need to go within to drop the walls, drop the heavy burdens, make a choice to believe in something instead of running, if this is not a third-party situation. You will know if it is. All right. Now that song is in my head. Was that Four Non-Blondes? I saw the signs. All right, we have Aries again and Moon again. And then there's Taurus. Big spite. Timing, action, and change. Timing is everything. And with Big Spite, that couldn't be truer. Big Spite has an impeccable knack for the right timing and can encourage you to try new things, pursue an opportunity, or change anything that needs an update. It opens the communication between you and your base chakra and your heart. Between your base chakra and your heart chakra, and infuses you with unconditional love for yourself and others. It encourages energy expressed as action, movement, and progression to move toward true alignment between you and your soul. Update what's outdated. Update what's outdated with joy and recharge your life. So the This is going to help with timing. It's going to help with communication. It's going to help with loving yourself. And to update what's outdated. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Thank you so very much, and I will see you in the next one. Welcome to your reading. I'm going to go ahead and get your overall energy. Resources. Okay. So this is surrounding your second house. The 40 breaks down to a 4, so this would talk about your security, having the resources to make yourself feel stable and secure, that sort of thing. I'm going to put these over here. All right, so I'm going to start with the Transparent Tarot. So I had to put down the white, as you can see, so you can see the cards, and you layer them. So they're actually plastic and see-through. So it allows you to lay down a bunch of cards, and by layering them you get sometimes a clearer picture of what's going on. Page of Swords. Whoa. Still, if there's more than 3, I'm not really going to take them. That was kind of a chunk of cards here. Page of Swords, and now we have the 3 of Wands. So this is all about investigating and planning for the future. You know, the 3 of Wands is when we're kind of waiting for our ships to come in, but we're actually planning, preparing while we're doing that. So you've already been making some moves. So I just saw the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles look like they were trying to come out. And there's the, what is that, the Ace? I have to flip this over to see. And then we have these 2 as well. Wow, definitely Pentacles in this one. So it's all about our resources. We have all these coins or pentacles here. So I want to see this one first. Yeah, that's the King of Pentacles. And when I was shuffling, it was like the Queen was wanting to come out, the Knight was wanting to come out. I apologize about the dogs. So what do we have here? Wow. The 9 of Pentacles is financial independence. And then we also have the 3 of Pentacles. So this is another 3 where we're planning and preparing. if you go too many, then you really can't see the picture. So I'll be doing groupings. All right, so you're definitely planning for and making moves for your future, for your legacy, building resources. Um, and it's really coming together. It's already starting to come in. And if it isn't, it will be soon. So let's go ahead. These are interesting to try and shuffle, especially the way I like to shuffle, where one will come flying out. So here we are. So it shows you the suit it is and then the number that it is on all of them. This is the 9 of Wands. So that is the wounded warrior. So gone through some stuff in your past and you're really wanting to protect yourself. What do we have here? And there's the Devil card. So that's the chain. That is breaking from the past, possibly. What do we have here? Yes. So under the deck, a major arcana is going to come out. I want to know what's under the deck. So that's the first major arcana we've had, is the Devil. So under the deck, as you can see, it looks like the phoenix rising, and that's kind of what I was feeling with breaking the chains for what's no longer serving you. You've gone through a lot with all of the battles, like all of the pain, all of the hurt, getting back up after being knocked down with that wounded warrior. And instead of limiting yourself from what you've experienced in the past, you're breaking those chains, because here we have the Judgment card. So this is when you're able to rise above that and have another chance, so to speak. Let's go ahead and see. That 10 of Swords. So yeah, after, being going through so much, being kicked while you're down, stabbed in the back, that's coming to an end. That chapter is closing because we have a 10 here. And then we also have the Judgment. It's like a final call. And in a sense, it's leading you to your life's purpose. Oh my goodness. The 2 of Cups. So the 2 of Cups is a mutual partnership. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be talking about, this is bringing you to your life's purpose, which is, like a perfect match for you, that sort of thing, because it's like a soulmate kind of card. So this could talk about having a partner that you're going into business with. But because we have the Ten of Swords here, it's leading me to believe that the struggles and the pain that you've gone through isn't necessarily financial, so to speak. The big stuff is more relationships. It's letting me know that you haven't had something that is equal, that is where you're both filling each other's cups equally. So let's see what's coming for that. Whoa. The Star card's trying to come out here. I just really want to keep going until I get one that comes out all the way out. But I do try to take note, like those, the King, the Queen, and the Knight. How many do we have here? 2? All right, so we have King of Wands and the 7 of Wands. I'm going to lay this all over here and see. All right, so it's cool because you can get so many stories going and have so many cards out. All right, so I feel like you're really defending something or fighting for something. The King of Wands is like my, entrepreneur card, where you're trying to start a business, that sort of thing. And you're really fighting for it to make it happen. If it's not that, to where you're starting a business, then you could possibly be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay. King of Swords. So this would be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. And if it's not that, it would be someone that is very logical, intellectual, seeing things for what they are. All right, I think we have enough down to where I'd like to pull a tea leaf card for this situation here with the 2 of Cups. So your tea leaf is pale. And interestingly enough, you got time to get out of a situation. And that is where I was feeling you know, that's coming to an end, where you're being stabbed in the back, where you're not being treated equal, or you're not, your cup isn't being filled, or if that has already ended, then, you know, that's coming to an end as far as, so, let me get the other grouping. Excuse me. I didn't have these out. All right, so these ones over here are the ones that I have for love. And this grouping is for wealth. And since there is so much going on with your pentacles, I'm going to go ahead and do another tea leaf. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't want to run them over. Some went on the floor behind me. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. So we have grapes. This is the one that was on the floor. Bridge, and then flag. Ooh. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. So keep fighting for it. And also this here, where, you know, you might want to lower your standards because you know, you've been wounded in the past and that sort of thing, like you've struggled. All right, so, or even here, but we're trying to get this as far as the pentacles. So we have bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. Ooh. So I'm going to put that for here, this for here. And grapes, time to go out and have fun. Okay. So right here, this is where you have the Nine of Pentacles, which is where you're really, the Three of Pentacles and the Nine. The Three is where things are really come together and you're actually starting to see money coming in for that. And the Nine of Pentacles is when you become financially independent. You're able to, as you can see with the, if I just show you just the Nine, this figure is laying back and enjoying the fruits of their labor, so to speak. And there usually is actually like pomegranates and grapes in the picture, representing like living a life of luxury, enjoying the finer things and all of that. So this is going to set you up for the ability to be able to take that time out to really enjoy the finer things. So by investigating and planning for the future, it looks like your wealth is going to be looking very good, looking great actually. You're going to have an abundance of resources, and so I think the advice for that is just to not be tempted to lower your standards. And then when it comes to love, it looks like the worst is behind you. Let me actually I want to pull one for here and here. So it definitely looks like here also showing up as two kings. You're the king of fire, which is going to bring movement, action, and all of that, but also the king of swords, where you're thinking very logically and you're fighting for it. So it's definitely, you're able to overcome a problem. So we might want to clarify what the problem is. Let's go ahead and do that. And then I want to clarify the two and the other. The World and the Tower. Yep. Wow. Look, successfully overcoming a problem. It doesn't tell me what the problem is, though. Probably because it is a general reading for a large amount of people. Hanged Man. So possibly the need to have patience, or this is letting you know that you're going to have a new perspective on things. Wow. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's look into over here to planning and preparing, if there's anything else we need to know about kind of like getting the information here with the page. Okay, taking that leap of faith, trusting. So you might not get much information as far as, you know, when we get the Fool card, that is, sometimes you can't see what's on the other end of the cliff. You just have to trust and take that leap of faith. But it does bring in this new beginning. Oh, and there's the Page of Swords is under the deck. So yeah. Oh, it's interesting too, because this page is like on a cliff. That's usually what we see with the Fool, where you're kind of taking that leap. All right. And let's go ahead and clarify the Two of Cups and this situation that is looking like it is a love situation that you need to get out of. Okay, we have the Judgment card. That was right here with that Phoenix rising. So the Judgment card, clarifying a situation that you need to get out of. So the Judgment card can definitely be a decision that is going to change something in a big way. What's under the deck? The Emperor. All right, so really taking your power back. Possibly listening to your divine masculine. But the Judgment is clarity on a situation. It is almost like finalizing a situation. It can be like a wake-up call, like, holy cow, I have to get myself out of this. This is not the best situation for me, that sort of thing. Three of Cups. All right, so let me get do not be tempted to lower your standards. Trying to see where I would want to go next as far as let's go ahead and get alrighty. So we have Leo and Scorpio energy and Mars. Relationships, healing, karmic lessons. Wow. Rhodochrosite, I can't pronounce that. So compassion runs through the veins of this crystal, reminding you of your worth and capacity for self-love. A healer of relationships. This opens the heart for healthy communication and breakthroughs. It can attract soulmates into your life, building connections that often feel karmic or fated. Every lesson is for your highest good. And with that perspective, know that whatever is happening for you, not to you. This encourages you to express your feelings and reinforces that it is safe to share who you truly are. Wow. This is all this right here. This, because if we're talking about having this breakthrough, that would be the judgment energy. And the soulmate is what you're trying to get, which is the Two of Cups, where it's a soulmate card. It's an equal, filling each other's cups equally. So this could be letting you know, by getting out of that situation, that karmic situation, that's what's going to lead you to a soulmate, because this attracts soulmates. All right. So when it comes to your financial situation, take that leap of faith. Don't lower your standards and break free from limiting situations where you might put a wall up, that sort of thing. And this will bring you success in overcoming problems. And you know, the big picture, you will be more financially stable and be able to enjoy the finer things, taking time, all of that. If you are seeing an actual problem that's going on right now, you're going to have success with that, of seeing clearly and fighting for the success of overcoming that problem. All in all, this entire reading is about your stability when we break that down. So you're looking for stability when it comes to finances. You're looking for stability when it comes to a relationship that is going to take care of you, and want to fill your cup just as much as you are theirs. Wow. All right. I'm going to go ahead and close this one out. Thank you guys so very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and jump right in. I've put down this white mat here because I am using the transparent tarot today for the readings. So it's over here. It's where you have to have something white down in order to see the image, and then you layer them to get a really good picture of what's going on. All right, so this was just in the last reading, so that is going to, if you were drawn to more than one reading, check that one out. But we are going to take this one, Fifth House Passion. Okay. So let's go ahead and jump in. These are tricky because they're plastic, but I really like to shuffle and allow the card to come out. passion. So we're dealing with the 5th house. The 43 breaks down to a 7. Ooh. So Temperance. Because this is a major arcana card, I'm going to pull from the bottom of the deck as well. All right. So we have the Queen of Pentacles and Temperance. So you could have a lot of earth in your chart, or the person that you're dealing with could have earth in their chart. So that would be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Or it can just be the energy of that queen. You know, you're perceiving the world around you. Very caring and nurturing and hardworking. You're coming in as that. Maybe wanting to start a family, wanting to have kids, wanting to care for others. Oh, ooh. So we have the Ace of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. So I feel like this is letting me know that you are ready to make an offer or to have an offer be made. With the 9 of Pentacles, that's where you should be, where you are independent. You have, basically you're just missing that person to share your life with. You're not relying on somebody else to bring you happiness. All right, let's see what else is coming in. So you're ready for passion. You've done the work here with the Temperance card where you've tempered out the impurities. You're seeing the bigger picture now. Oh, so there has been hurt in the past. There is an ending to that, though. Your pain, the being kicked while you're down and stabbed in the back, and all of the hardships, that cycle is ending here with the 10. And then we have Major Arcana card of Strength. So even after all of that, you still walk with grace. You didn't let it bruise your ego going through all of that. And let's get the bottom of the deck, since that's a Major Arcana. Yes, there's another 10. So you're able to drop that heavy burden. You have healed from this pain, this cycle that's ending, and you're able to drop this heavy burden. That's why you're able to sit here and be the 9 of Pentacles. She is content by herself. She's not relying on anybody to make her happy. She's not relying on anybody to take care of her. All right, let's see. Oh, goodness. How many is this? Oh, it's more than 3. So 10 of Pentacles and 3 of Swords. So possibly who you shared a home with last caused a lot of pain. Maybe you were together. Maybe it's after a long-term relationship and that has ended and you've done the work. So it's not like, I was gonna say as I was shuffling, I don't feel like this is this passion card isn't talking about like a rebound. It's not like, oh, you're gonna have this passionate fling after a breakup and you're not really healed from it. I feel like there's been time. Maybe you've already had the flings. Maybe, you know, you're ready for the real deal. Especially coming in as the Queen of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles there. And then the 7, that 43 that breaks down to a 7, that does let me know the 7s can be a waiting period. So it does feel like some time has gone by that it's allowed you to heal from this pain of that long-term relationship or possibly sharing a home with someone. This could also be letting us know too that after healing that pain that you're ready for something that is long term. You're wanting to build a legacy with someone. So if you're not resonating with this long term, then, but we will definitely be clarifying and pulling. Whoa. So the Judgment card is coming out. So this is definitely going to, this is like the Phoenix rising, this rebirth where you're fully healed and coming in to do it right this time sort of card here. So I want to get the bottom because that's a major arcana. Now we have the Moon. Oh, I'm sorry, the High Priestess. So it lets me know because of the little numbers here. So wow. You're really trusting your intuition. This is so beautiful where there is the ending of all of this burden. Usually I feel like I'm doing readings where I'm saying, you know, you have to process this, or, you know, you have to do the work or heal before, and then once you do that, then this is like you've already seen what you needed to do, and you're like, you know, we're always ascending high, you know, further and higher and raising our vibration higher, and, you know, we're always improving, but this is, you're ready for. All right, let me go ahead and clarify a little more. I want to pull a tea leaf for love. Deep personal strength and peace that assure success. This is right here. It's like even after all of this, you're still coming from grace. You're not coming from a bruised ego. It's so beautiful. And that's why you're able to, like, this is going to bring in something beautiful. All right. I'd like to clarify. Because we have the fifth house, we have passion here. I mean, it could be a passion project, that sort of thing as well. You know, maybe this is saying you're content. You know, with the Nine of Pentacles, that's when we are financially stable. We're financially independent. We're absolutely fine with being by ourselves. It looks like you're finding peace, and maybe there's going to be like a passion project coming in. So I do want to pull for wealth as well, but let me clarify this. Knight of Cups. Ace of Cups. Wow. So that could be, you know, somebody is coming in to make an offer here with the Knight of Cups, and then we have the Ace of Cups under the deck. So that's letting me know that it's not someone that can't be trusted. You know, sometimes these can have shadow sides, but this is a legit offer. So maybe this is the person that you will be building that legacy with. Let's go ahead and clarify. Judgment and the High Priestess. Seven of Wands. So another 7. And the Devil. So rising above. And trusting our intuition when it comes to, you know, if we're needing to fight for something too hard, or we're needing to defend ourselves, or it's just like a fight. Let's see. I want to see what's under the Devil, actually. The 6 of Wands. So finding that balance, then the Sun as well. So yeah, this is you rising above and really trusting your intuition when it comes to future endeavors. So let's get a wealth card. Because I feel like that's here. Alrighty. Carrot, opportunity or windfall. Heck yes. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is an opportunity coming in for financial gain. So passion is the underlying energy for the entire reading. So you might be starting a passion project, this offer coming in. It might be something that can bring bring money in, but it's something that you have a lot of passion for. There is an offer being made, however, and that could be something that's bringing passion in. Or all, the entire thing. We have, you're finding peace in all of this, and by finding that peace, you're able to listen to your higher self. So that you can rise above and not make the same mistakes twice, that sort of thing. I am noticing here we have the Ace of Cups right here as well, and then there is the Knight of Cups as well. So we have the Knight of Cups, and then under the deck was the Ace of Cups. So yeah, there's definitely an offer coming in. And I feel like this has the possibility of turning into somebody that you can build a legacy with. Oh, wow. So the Eight of Swords. That's when we put ourselves in that self-imprisonment. And we had the Devil under the deck over here, where you're kind of like chained to something, or you need to shed something that's no longer serving you, that's not good for you. So the almost like rising above old belief systems and things like that, because this is analysis paralysis. This is when we're in kind of like a self-imprisonment that we put ourselves in. Yeah, you're definitely finding peace. All right, let's get a healing energy. It's like you're finding your passion again. Because to go from rising above this, like, feeling like you have to fight for everything, or being, just like in your head, feeling like you can't, to going from that to finding peace. You're finding your passion for life again. All right, let's see what we have. So the energy of Taurus is here, and Mars. Rhodonite, compassion, yin yang, and fertility. Ooh. So this is the stone of brotherly love, the shared connection between all of humanity. Equilibrium is key for this crystal, which has the capacity to calibrate emotions, balance yin and yang, and source energy from a grounded place. It can bring light to emotional scars from the past, transforming them to foster a stable everyday life. This can help remove blame from the situation, whether it's pointed at you or someone else. Accept the situation for what it is and learn to forgive yourself and love with love and compassion in the process. So when it's talking about bringing light to scars and everything with the temperance, that's when we're tempering out the impurities. But also with strength, we are having the courage to keep moving on. We're tempering, or with strength, we are taming the beast within us and coming from grace and love, from a place of love. Temperance is also balance. It's like, and then rising above to where we're able to kind of accept the situation and see and forgive ourselves. That's this. So it's like this card is all of the major arcanas that are on the table here. Yeah, it's like you're finding your passion again. That's beautiful. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Thank you guys so very much, and I will catch you in the next one.